Woodcreek sophomore Gabby Bertelsen has always had a competitive edge about her. And on the Timberwolves dance and all-star cheer teams are where she finds the platforms on which she can show out.
I've just always been super athletic. There's never a time where I can just be sitting on the couch. Like, I'm always having to do something.
All-star cheer is definitely where her heart is. She turns into this confident warrior and just goes out and slays, whether she's on the mat or she's on the field. So yeah, she definitely lights up when she performs.
It makes me feel really accomplished.
But it wasn't long ago that Gabby's ability to perform was in jeopardy due to extreme pain caused by a severe case of scoliosis.
Yeah, so she was first diagnosed when she was 8 years old by her pediatrician, and as we got close to her 13th birthday, it had progressed so significantly that she had a lower curve of 70 degrees and an upper curve of about 55.
My back just hurt constantly. My body was off center and it was really hard for me to breathe. I had a lot of knee problems because of it, because it offset my whole body. My knees grinded inwards and I had to wear tape on both of my knees when I competed and all that. That just took a toll on me, mentally and emotionally.
And at that point, the doctor said, well, it's either, you do surgery or you put her in a wheelchair, because that's really where we're going with this.
Doctors recommended an innovative procedure called vertebral body tethering, which, unlike spinal fusion, anchors a flexible cord to the vertebrae, which allows the spine to continue to grow naturally into an upright alignment. But upon hearing that news, Gabby just didn't see that as an option.
At first, I didn't want to get surgery because I didn't want to be out of my sports. I don't want to stop and have to come back and be a big step back.
Gabby's view was, I would rather die than have surgery. From her perspective, she'd have to give up everything that she loved.
What softened Gabby's stance on surgery was the story of another cheerleader in a similar situation.
We actually read a story of another all-star cheerleader on Triner's website who had had the similar surgery, and she was actually doing a back tuck in the video. And for her, that sealed the deal for her. She said, okay, fine, I will do it.
And I saw how fast she was back, and I was like, I want this surgery. I was really determined to have it done during that time because our comp season was going to start.
What was remarkable about Gabby's recovery time, after surgery, she was out of the hospital within 48 hours and back to comfortably performing back handsprings on the mat within 5 weeks.
And I think about 2 weeks in, I started doing bridges again, front walkovers and back walkovers, and about 5 to 6 weeks in, I did my first back handspring. And then from there, I just went up.
Right in time for what some consider to be the Super Bowl of competitive cheer.
The end of the year, there's this invitational event called the Summit, and there's thousands upon thousands of cheerleaders that are at that competition, and we got first at that comp.
Gabby says she's grateful to have cheer to help her get through the most challenging times in her life.
I don't know where I'd be. Honestly think that I'd still be having to recover because there wouldn't be that drive for me to want to recover.
She realized this was her testimony. This was hers to share with the world to try to help spread awareness of scoliosis and other treatments out there. If she could help any other kids to not have a fusion and have vertebral body tethering and be able to keep doing what she loves, then she feels like she's achieved a great mission.
There was just that drive to just go back to my sports and come back nothing happened and come back to right where I was.
From Woodcreek High School, I'm Nick Pecoraro, and you are watching Premier Preps.